What's up YouTube? It's Isaiah back with another video. Today y'all, as y'all see by the title, I'm going to be talking to y'all guys about my coming out story. I've been wanting to make this video for like a very long time since I came out as gay. If you didn't know, I'm gay. I'm a feminine gay. If you don't watch my videos, you can tell I'm very much gay and stuff like that. And I want to talk about this because it needs to be talked about, for one, and for two, I just been wanting to film it for like a long time. I just wanted to find a good way to film it and have the time for it and make a right schedule for it. My life has been everywhere. Like, if you haven't watched my video when I said my life is ghetto, my life's been everywhere. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. And I want to talk to you guys about it, and yeah. But before we get into it, like a true baddie would, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I put it right here for your convenience. Don't forget to follow my also don't forget to follow my TikTok. I put it right here for your convenience. And also, like a true baddie would do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video, because you like this video will help out my channel and push out and help and make YouTube push out my algorithm for me, and also push out my video. And also don't forget to share this with a friend if you want to. And yeah, also leave a comment as well. And the emoji will be for today is leave a rainbow if you're a supporter of, you know, the gay community. So yeah, but enough talking, let's go ahead and get into this video. I honestly really had to make a new intro for this video. I had to really make one because I got tired of the other one. The other one it got boring up time. Like, it was cute in the beginning, but I feel like it wasn't giving what it needs to give. So I was like, let me make a new one. So yeah. So yeah, I also I do want to know, this is not. This also could be a little bit like a deep video today. This could probably be a little bit long. Just let y'all guys know. So like, if you want to like put this on the background while you cooking, or you doing homework, or if you're in summer school or whatever, that's what I'm saying, homework, if you're in summer school, or like if you're just writing or doing something, or you on the phone with your friend. So yeah. So yeah, and also today I'll be eating some kisses, some Hershey kisses or whatever, because I just love chocolate, and I don't want to just sit here and just talk and not have nothing to eat on, because I want some sweet. I probably will see some graham crackers. I don't know. Here are my graham crackers. These are from my blue test today. So yeah. Anyways, so if you see me chewing, just know I'm eating this and graham crackers. Okay, cool. So let's begin. So we're gonna start off. This video is gonna be, I'm debating if I'm gonna chop this video down, or I just want to make it the way it is regular. But yeah, so this video will be in slightly different formats. So this part here will be me talking about how did I know I was fully gay, how did I know I was into guys, and my story fully. So let's begin. So how I knew I was gay. I knew I was gay when I literally got in, when I was in 3rd grade. As soon as I hit the 3rd grade, I knew I wanted to like date boys, because for one, the girls wanted me, but I didn't want them. Every time I get in a relationship, it never will last, because I either didn't want to like kiss the girls I dated, or either I would basically be like, I want to date this girl, but I don't know if I like her or not. So yeah, and it was very hard for me to date girls in general, because I feel like all the girls are the want me for sex. And yeah, this is when I got like in middle school at that time. So yeah, and my last relationship really was toxic for real. It was really super toxic. It was a lot. And yeah, sorry, it was just, I have braces, so it's going to be hard for me to eat chocolate. I'm just super thick. So yeah, and I would basically, my nose itching, okay, but yeah, I would basically just be like, oh my gosh, like this is really hard for me. I need to stop trying to force myself to like girls. No, I didn't like girls. Now back then, when I was in sixth grade, not sixth grade, I said sixth grade. When I was in like fourth to 23rd grade, I was ladies man. I used to love the girls. I used to love the tatas. I used to love looking at a girl butt. Like that was just who I was or whatever. Like I was that person. I was very much that person. I was like, oh, I love doing that or whatever. And yeah, but over time I just stopped liking girls. Have I ever kissed a girl? You're probably wondering. No, I never kissed a girl in my life. Have I kissed a guy? Yes. And I would say definitely it was hard for me to truly just be like, Isaiah, you're gay. At this point, like, you're gay, accept it at this point. And it's like, I really also was trying to find ways to like girls because of my family. My family is super religious. Like, they're religious, like big religious and whatever. And everything else. So I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta like girls. I gotta find ways to like girls. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me try to date one more girl. This was when I was like in my sixth grade year or whatever, like in high school. I said high school, middle school. And so I was like, I'm trying to date one more girl and see if I really want to commit to me, like boys or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. When I did this girl, I'm not gonna say her name. Our relationship started off, my friend put me on with her. Me and her both thought she was attractive, which I really thought I really did thought she was attractive. I just was like, I don't know. So I don't want to hurt this girl's feelings because I was using her as an experience or as an experiment or whatever in a way. So yeah. And it was like, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna try to date her for a couple days and see if I really like her. And over time, as we dated, it's like I liked her. I love spending time with her. I was such a gentleman. Like I would like go get the milk for her. You know, I would try like everything to do what a straight guy would do, or whatever. And knowing darn well I would want a guy. I'd rather a guy do that for me instead of me doing it for a girl. And I was like, okay, cool. This is dragging me, but yeah, I would basically be like, yeah, and I would literally try to my best to just get her attention or whatever, or keep her with me. Now between have we kissed in a relationship? No, we have not. We did not kiss in a relationship at all. She very much was shy. I was shy myself, and I would try to, but she didn't want to. And yeah. And I would say after that, it was like we got into it. We got into it once about me and this other guy. Me and this other guy wanted her, but she, I guess, was like her ex or whatever. I don't really know. And so at that, and I hate that I got in that drama. And it was like, she was just like, it was so crazy. It was everything. And yeah. And we ended up breaking up. And then it was a lot of things. Like, she ruined my life completely. Like, she really did. I mean, she ruined my life completely like this. She's technically the reason why I'm not in her school now, because she went to go tell one of my best friends about me calling her fat because my best friend was very insecure about her body. But we can talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that later or whatever. So we're gonna make a story time about that. If you want one, let me know down in the comments because I would love to make one for you guys. So link. Anyways, so yeah, I say that was crazy for me. So that was like the last girl I dated in my life. And then after that, I said, no, what? I'm tired of fighting who I am. I'm going to come out as gay and whatever. And I really didn't have to for real, because I literally showed that I was gay or whatever. So I was talking to this guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but we're gonna call him C. I think that's what his name started with, the letter C or whatever. So I told C, I said C today. I said C, tomorrow I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be who I am. And he was like, okay, cool. He was okay, cool. Okay, cool. Whatever. So the next day, he was like, today's your day. Today for you to be yourself. I said, no, but you're right. So the full day, I was being who I was, gay, very feminine, very much talking with my hands, very much being like, yeah, girl, what you mean? Yeah, at that point. And everything else. um, and and it was like that's how I came out in middle school. And after middle school, it was like really hard for me to make friends with anybody, especially since I was gay or whatever. Like, cause after I left Fair Park, like after I really like left from Fair Park, I literally was like, I was just like, dang, okay, cool. I'm really gone from there. Then when I got to alternative school, because that's what I went to. When I went to alternative school and stuff like that, it was really hard for me to be myself as a gay person. Like that's when I wanted to closet myself in again or whatever, because I really didn't have thick skin. I was acting like I had thick skin, but I really didn't. So yeah. And so yeah, it was like and mind you, in the alternative school I was in, boys and girls are separated. So boys with the boys, girls with the girls, and it was like it was hard for me to sit there and be like, dang, I'm with a bunch of boys, straight boys at that point. I'm like, oh my god. At that point, at that point, it kind of gave me the college. It kind of gave me the college. She was like, it's kind of giving, oh my god, the straights. Like that's what kind of gave off a little bit. So like I was like, oh my god, I'm done for. I'm dead. At this point, go ahead and make my go ahead and come give me Jesus at this point. So it's like my experience there wasn't really bad. It wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad or whatever. It was like the guys, most of the guys wouldn't mess around with me. Most of the guys was cool with me and everything. It was like okay or whatever. I would say now a couple of the guys up there. A couple of the guys up there, like they would see, they had me gagged a little bit. They was like really like, you know, I had some guys up there that would like try to act like they're not flirting with me or whatever and stuff like that. Like most guys would try to act like they didn't want me for real, because you know the face, look at like the face never required declines. Like let's be for real at that point. And it's like after that, it was like after that, truly, it was like. I was like, well, that was hell. So it was like after I left from, you know, basically the rays of hell from, you know, from there or whatever, and I got in homeschool. That's when I really started discovering myself more. That's when made me start loving my body more. That's when made me start being me. And I'm going to show pictures of me like when I looked like this is the first one right here for you guys, because like I literally was like, oh my gosh, like look at where I came from. I went from looking like this to this, a baddie at this point. And it's like I really very much was like super I very much was super scared to be gay and where I stay, because I live in Louisiana, by the way. And I was super scared to be like me. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh, what if high school's worse? What if this is worse? And being in like homeschool, it's fun. I feel like my first year, the middle of my year, my freshman year, it was fun, but like the rest of it was like really hell for me and stuff like that. So yeah, and it's like I had this teacher. Her name was Miss Rome. So Miss Rome, you watching this video? Hey girl. And stuff like that. I would say she was the best teacher I ever had. Like she was super fun. I really hope I have her this year. I think she teaches. You know, I think she teaches like in most like in junior year. Hopefully, I do have her this year, because she was that girl. She really was like fun. Like she was like that like fun like pre-K type of teacher. Like that's what her English kind of give off. And when I told her that, I was like, hey, I'm gay. Like, here's why I'm introducing myself. I was like, hey, I'm gay. So, like, if my voice sounds a little different, I talk a little feminine, I'm gay, just so you guys know, and stuff like that. And the class was so supportive. Like, everybody was like, oh my gosh, you're gay, da, 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 da. Like, you know, most of the class enjoyed it. And yeah, and I very much was like, yeah, girl, yeah, this is who I am, and stuff like that. Like, Ms. Rome was so cool and everything. And yeah, like that was my first time ever having a teacher to actually like me, because most of my teachers at my school didn't like me. My teachers didn't like me because I had a smart mouth. I have a very smart. Oh my god, the sun's going down. Anyways, but yeah, I have a very smart mouth, and it was just like they didn't like that. Like they was like, I don't like you about that. Like, I was just respectful back then, because people were trying to try me and act like they can just do anything to me. And everything was like, they'll just be like, oh my gosh, you can, oh my gosh, you know, like they can just do anything. And I was that kid that I'd be like, treat me how you want to be treated. I'm gonna treat you how you treat me, basically. That's how I was. I'm not that person. a little bit. I'm trying to be better. So please don't judge me. I'm in counseling now. I'm, getting help or whatever. Cause I do feel from home. I do feel like I become nice. People come at me with violence, and I'm like, no, what? This one is ground you for real. So yeah, or whatever. And yeah. And it's like, that's really, like, I got bullied for. I got bullied for a lot of things, like bullied for being gay, bullying for being too nice, bullying for me just being T, me being the baddest, and no one else can be like me, And that's what made me started my YouTube for real. When you start my YouTube, I was like, no, but if I can't be myself in real life, I can be myself in YouTube. Westwood started me with the food video. Like, I don't know the food video, go watch it if you want to. It's up to you. And I was like really young. I was like 13 at that time when I made that video, and I was like, oh my gosh. When I posted it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really made that. Y'all, I went back to school. People was hating on me so much. People was like, oh my gosh, you think you all that because you started a YouTube channel, You still a faggot, you still this, saying that for whatever. But still, everybody was just like, just saying that. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy for it. Which is why most people say if you're gay as a black person, you gotta be safe. Okay, you can't tell everybody who you are, because who would kill you? People can act like they want to friends you. Well, I prefer that. I like dark chocolate, but the rest is so hard to eat. But yeah, it's like basically I realized I had to grow a backbone to not care anymore. Sometimes I do care, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just like, I know it and I get used to it. But when you start constantly trying to bring it up, that's when I snap for real and be like, get the hell away from me, like, for real. At that point, that's how I really am for real. So yeah, and I would say definitely when I told my grandmother that I was gay, I can tell that really broke her for real. It still breaks her to this day. And stuff like that, like, she's still super homophobic about it. Like, she tries not to be homophobic about it, but why am I lying? I feel like she tries to not be homophobic, but at the same time she tries to understand it in a way and stuff like that. Cause because I remember, like, she was like, at this point you sound like you want to be a girl. No, I don't know why every person say that. Like, every person that has met me as a feminine gay person, like, do you want to be a girl? Do you want to transition? No, I like being a man. I want to be a man. I love what God have blessed me as to be. I do not want to change anything. Now, I ain't glad to you. How I thought about it in my past life? Yes. At first, I was like, no, what? Maybe if I change to a girl, maybe people will accept me. That's how I feel back then. That's how insecure I was. Like, I just didn't care because I really was insecure back then for real. And it's like people really was really mad at me for that. Like, people really was like, oh my gosh, Isaiah's really gay. It's like, I'm like, yes, girl, yes, I'm gay. At this point. So yeah. And my grandmother really didn't. My grandma, she took it with a grain of salt, but it's like I feel like she didn't take the salt. I feel like she looked at the salt like, okay, cool. And I feel like that's how I feel like she took it. So yeah. And all I gotta say is just that if you're gonna come out as gay, come out in a safe place. I know everybody says this, but for real, come out in a safe place. Come out in a place that some people that accept you. Come out, especially if you're my age. I'm 16, by the way. Like, if you're like my age and stuff like that, I came out to my family when I was 13 or whatever. But if you're like 18 and up and you want to come out to your parents, make sure you're safe for real, because people can like really like do some things for real. And I just hate that people and my family is just, it's something else. And it's like I love my family down, love them all down, love everybody in my family. But it's like after I came out to them and told them who I was, it's like they're taking it, but it's like they're like, I'm confused, And it's like, I can help you not be confused, but if you're going to still pick and be stuck being confused, I can't help you with that, babes. I really can't, And yeah, it was crazy. It was real crazy for me. And when I told my aunt, she told me specifically that she wasn't okay with it, but she still loved me. That was her reaction to it. And yeah, my uncle was hilarious. Like, when I told him about it, he was like, he told me specifically, he told my mom specifically that Isaiah gonna grow up gay. Like he said he saw signs of me being gay. He was like Isaiah gonna grow up gay, and look at me now. I'm a girly girl now, so yeah, at that point. But yeah, and I just yeah, I just feel like now, even if you don't come out, love yourself. Love yourself no matter what. If you don't come out or not, either wait till you've grown to come out and be yourself. And if your family don't accept you at that point, it's really kind of F them for real at that point, you know. And that's my advice to you, to you at this point, because you can't try to force it. Because I'm learning that now. I can't force my sexuality against my family. Because especially my aunt, I feel like me and my aunt, we have a complicated, good relationship vibes, in my opinion. And the reason complicated is that her opinions about things. Because we got like multiple arguments about this. We got multiple arguments about what I want, how I want to live my life as a gay person, how I'm choosing this way. In my opinion, I feel like my aunt thinks it's a phase. She's not gonna tell me that, but I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like she is probably thinking like, oh my god, it's a phase. Let it go. No, this is who I am. This is who I have plans to be. Now, when I told my other uncle, you haven't met him, y'all never seen him. But when I told my other uncle, he didn't believe it. Like when I told him, like I was like 13, I told him, I said I'm gay. He was like, no, you're not. Like that was just like Zach Garrison. No, you're not. I am. I was like, no, I'm gay. And then he, of course, came with the questions that everyone in my family asked me. He was like, have you kissed a boy? Do you have a boyfriend? Like he was like asking so many questions. At that time, I did have a boyfriend. I very much was dating someone. I've seen him before on my channel and everything else. I had a boyfriend at that time. I was like, yes, I got a boyfriend and everything. And yeah. Well, honestly, I don't mind saying his name. You know, Trey. I don't really remember him, but I know this is what he looks like and whatever. Like that's the person I was dating at the time, and yeah, and it was very much like, you know, it was very much something for him, and it was like he was processing it. Do I ask him about it now? I feel like he still doesn't accept me, which I don't give. I don't give two F's. Like I don't get too flexicles at this point, because like I really don't care at that point. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I gotta really say about that. Now the next section. The next section is what is the one thing that I learned about me being a gay person? Well, one thing I learned about being a gay person is you can't care. You can't care what everyone says about you. You can't try to be someone else. Be yourself. My phone is turned on because I think it's getting dark. I don't freaking know. But basically, be yourself. Be yourself. Love being you, because you can't. Cause what RuPaul said. How the hell you can love yourself? You don't love your damn. If you don't love your darn self at this point. I think that's how the phrase go. I'm gonna go look it up or whatever. I put it probably here, something like that, or I probably said it in my edit in the future edit or whatever. But yeah, and it's like I love that I am accepting myself. I find so many ways to love myself as a gay person. Like if you ask me, I watch all the gay shows. I watch Heartstopper. I'm now watching Drag Race. I love it so much. Like cause it's like hearing the story, hearing what they're going through, and then most people come back, most people don't come back. It's like hearing their stories, you be like, oh my gosh, I feel that. I get that, you know. And if you're asking who is my favorite drag queen, it has to be Plastic Tiara. I will put his Instagram or her Instagram right here. I love her. She is that girl. She's that baddie. Like I love her so much. Also, she's Vietnamese, by the way, and that's why I love her so much. And her without makeup, she fine. She fine without makeup. I'm just saying, like I'm being so for her, but he's married now, so I can't have him. What's really I can't have him. I can't have him. Like, you know, but it's fine though. It's fine though. I love being single anyway, a little bit. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, which is probably the last thing, is that how is it with me dating? my dating life was so complicated. Me dating guys so complicated because you really didn't know. It's like a whole entire category of what you can get from a guy. And here's the categories right here for you. If you want to like pause and read. The categories for me is DL guys. Don't date a DL guy. Don't be with a DL guy. Even if you're desperate. Even at this point, like even if you're desperate, don't be with them. They're not worth it. They're gonna hurt your feelings. They at this point they just want some dangling. That's what they want basically. And don't fall for it because I fall for it so many times and I'm not proud of it at all. So yeah, at this point I had to censor a couple things. I can't say what I want to say because I'm still learning how to edit, so I don't know how to put the beep sound thingy to block what I want to say. So yeah, at that point so yeah. And I do also want to say this too, is that like if you are going to be with them, don't catch feelings, because if you catch feelings for them, they're gonna at this point you might as well try to date somebody else. Because if like I said before, that's up to you, it's up to your preference or whatever. Now my next thing, do I care if you're masculine, feminine? Yeah, masculine or feminine? No, I don't care. I truly don't. What I want, or what I want a guy that has a full big chest or whatever, with abs and stuff like that, and had a nice body. Yes, but truthfully, I don't care. I don't care if I want to be disrespectful and turn off because I don't know enough storage. So let me go ahead and wrap this up real quick. So what I wanted to also say, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, I can't remember. Okay, like I said before, okay, that was the question. The question was, okay, not the question. My next thing was that do I care for feminine guys or masculine guys? I don't. I can date either or because hey, if you're feminine, hey, at least I don't. At least I know that both of us can get our nails done together. At least I know that we can get manicures, pedicures. You know, we can both wear makeup, both wear a slave wig. If you didn't know, I wore it before. I put it right here for you guys. You know, at least I know we can both wear a crop top. How I wear a crop top before? You know, I wore a crop hoodie. I don't have no more. But yeah, and whatever, like stuff like that, and like we can do all those things together. Now, if you masculine, cool, that's cool with me. I don't mind it. That at least I don't got a gym buddy. At least I got a gym buddy. You know, I can take. You know, we can go to the gym together. You know, we can do things together. Hey, we can even play games together. You know, like if you're a Mario Kombat game lover like me, we can do that. Now, Fortnite, I'm not late Fortnite with you. I'm sorry. That's going to be the one thing. I don't like Fortnite. I feel like Fortnite gets boring over time. I prefer Call of Duty than Fortnite, in my opinion. Call of Duty is more entertaining. It doesn't get boring. Like, I can play that all day and stuff like that. But playing Fortnite, I feel like that's for kids. That's for freaking children. If you're a grown freaking adult playing that game, I don't know what you're doing at this point. And at this point, or grow up at this point, like go to Call of Duty, you might as well play that, like at this point. Plus I feel like it's not fair. It's not like a fair freaking game to play. Cause I feel like once you die, you can't come back unless you do. It depends on the game you're going on. I prefer playing zero builds because it's more easier for me. I don't gotta worry about the person building, and I gotta find you to freaking kill you. That's the one thing that's annoying. I'd rather play Call of Duty, shoot. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry for that. Technical difficulties is this. If you have an iPhone, you know what it's like having an iPhone. It's like these things don't have freaking good resources and stuff. So I had to delete some apps. And I realized it was never my photos. It was always the apps that you have on your phone. So I deleted some apps that I don't use that often. I'm like, let me remove that. So yeah, now I have a little bit more free storage. Which I'm not gonna do long videos. Like my videos are usually always 10 minutes long, and that's it. But I feel like this is a big topic or whatever, so yeah. Now, as I was saying, now the last thing, this is the last final thing. I promise you this is the last thing that I'm done. So the last thing I want to talk about is, what is the one thing that I wish I could have told my 13-year-old self? I really wish I could have told my 13-year-old self that was gay. Oh my gosh, goodness, one thing that's a freaking another. Okay, well, I wish I could tell my 13-year-old self is that I wish I could tell my 13-year-old self, like, just tell my 13-year-old self that it's just like, it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be, you're beautiful, you're not ugly, your name is amazing. Cause I used to hate my name so much. I used to hate it because when people call my name, they'll call my name, they like to pick on me, they never pronounce my name right. Nobody knew how to spell it right. My name literally comes from the freaking Bible. I don't know how to spell it or whatever. But also, I hated my name because people call my name when they were mad at me and just hated me or whatever. Yeah, I hated my full name. Honestly, I'm not gonna say my full name because that's too personal. That's too personal. You just know, y'all can just know me as I did on here. That's it. So yeah. But honestly, all to say, that's all I gotta say for this video. If you want a part 2, because there's no part 2. Honestly, I don't know, it's a habit. But if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel like a real baddie. Don't forget to like as well. Don't forget to send it to a friend if you want to. And if you're queer and you're watching this video, and I hope this video helped you out, I hope this made you confident, make you want to be a true baddie, make you want to be that girl or whatever. Because being that girl is very much, it's very fishy over here, you know, and stuff like that. But you know, some good fish, not that stinky fish, you know. So yeah, but I love you guys so much. All hearts to y'all, and stay safe out there. And don't forget, I usually post on Wednesdays. I usually post on Wednesdays and Thursdays, or during the week for my shorts, and I post on Fridays and Saturdays for that's for my whole videos. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, love you guys so much, and bye babes. Bye.